Hello, I was watching this video by Dr. Paul Elam, and it was talking about um, 8 deal breakers with women and how to spot women who have BPD, bipolar borderline personality disorder. It was a really interesting video, and I know he is a doctor, and he has his another doctor that they do discussions with, Dr. Tara Billmeter. And I want to say that I know this group is for men, and I understand, but I would like to say as a woman that it helps me as well, and I hope these people respect that. Um, the thing that he made me realize is a lot of behaviors in other women that are not normal. For example, he talked about borderline personality disordered women and how they often, like he said, for example, in his video, he made a joke that you can spot a person with borderline personality disorder from a mile away. And at first I said, how is this possible? But then when I started to realize what he was telling me in his videos, I started to realize that he's right. In a crowd of people, you can spot these people. And there is a way. He was explaining in his video that if, for example, you're in a professional environment, and, for example, you're going to a doctor, and the doctor comes into the room dressed in fuck me pumps and like fishnets and a bra. It's like he said, you have to understand, in this environment where this woman is a professional, this is not appropriate. In any other environment, okay, if this doctor worked at a brothel after work, sure. If she was a stripper after work, okay. But this woman is a doctor. This is a professional environment. She shouldn't be dressing like this. And people who I've met in my life who I've seen it, you have to understand that the way people dress tells a lot about, for example, if they've had traumatic injuries. I've met people who the way they dress, when I observe them, is they dress the way they dressed when they were about 16 years old. Or they dress the same way as other 16-year-olds when they're about 35 or 40. And he explained that this is not normal behavior. This is people who have been traumatized. Because a woman who is at a certain age should be dressing like that. So he said, if a woman is about 35 and she's dressing like a 16-year-old, there's something wrong there. It's the first red flag of how these people will express their sexuality. And a lot of these people will make false accusations. I've met people who, when I observe them, they dress scandalously and bend over in a way that sort of is provoking people. And I understand what to look for, but other people may not. There may be some people who understand borderline personality disorder. However, if you try to confront them about their behavior, they will just unleash rage and fury. Given that you're in the environment that they are in, like if they're, for example, a spouse, or a boss, or a teacher, then yeah, it would, but once you're not in that environment, they can't really do anything. But if you ever try to confront them and show them that their behavior is bad, that's one test you can do. By the way they react, you will know that they have something. The way they react is disproportionate to what you are doing. So if the way they react, a lot of borderlines will react by spreading rumors that of false sexual harassment. Look it up. Borderlines are famous for false sexual harassment claims, when in fact that they're inciting it by dressing inappropriately. I've met some people in professional positions, from teachers to other professions, where I've seen this. And when you confront them about their behavior, they brush it off. They try to tell you you have a problem. Even though I've seen teachers that dress sexually provocatively, which is not appropriate for an environment in which you're teaching children. And when you try to confront them about it, they explode. So, watch his video on Dr. Paul Elam. 7 Deal Breakers with Women is a very good video.